What's up, y'all? This is Lost in Seattle.
Here we go again.
So Marc Lamont decided to put some hair on his chest. Decided to put some bass in his voice. So he kind of, I won't say it's a response. He responded to the backlash he got for the Judge Joe Brown interview.
You know what? He didn't have this much energy or smoke for Judge Joe Brown when he was on the show.
Didn't have it.
That's why he called him a punk.
Yeah, that's why.
That show with what's his name, the person that tried to ambush me.
Yeah, Lamont Hill said something negative.
That's his name, Lamont Hill.
Yeah, he said something negative, and then some guy who booted you off the show. It's like they bring you on to disrespect you. I don't get it.
They didn't boot me off the show. I told them I had to go. Bye, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I whipped you up on your own show. Don't you feel embarrassed? So it was funny to me. I said, oh, lightweight here.
But Marc Lamont Hill, he made comments about, like I said, he reacted to the comments that was put towards him in the comment section all across social media.
We told you it was bad.
Yeah, it was bad, man.
Still is bad.
Still is. It's now their most watched video on their whole channel now. Black News Channel, y'all been put on notice for the last month. We've been on it.
Well, hold on. I've been on. And then you decided to get on.
When I found out about it, I subscribed to the channel to see what they're about. I saw that they were just another outlet for certain political parties, and I
didn't need to subscribe. I knew.
I subscribe to people just to keep up with them. Don't mean I actually want to watch them. Some of y'all do that to us. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start the video.
All right, family, we have reached the end of the show, but before I let y'all go, I just want to say something else. I have received so many emails, so many tweets, so many of y'all have stopped me on the street this week to tell me about the interview we did last week with Judge Joe Brown. If you missed it, go to BNC's YouTube page. You can find the full interview I did with Judge Joe Brown. Just trigger warnings for anybody who has been a survivor of sexual violence, domestic violence, or who just hates obnoxious, old, sexist, misogynist, patriarchal, rape culture advocating, fake TV judges.
Patriarchal? That's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing to be paid. Think about what he said. This is a black man dealing with the stuff the black community is dealing with, saying that being patriarchal is a bad thing.
See, this is let you know.
Agendas.
He needs to go. We need patriarchals in the household. What is he talking about?
He just said some crazy shit right there. He also called, we ain't missed it, he called Judge Joe Brown a fake judge.
This is what Judge Joe Brown was talking about. He's talking about masculinity.
He was saying that it puts order in the household, brings structure, responsibility.
This network has an agenda.
Hold on. He just called Judge Joe Brown a fake TV judge.
I can't wait for Judge Joe Brown to respond to him. Get along, go along, gang.
But hold on, he got kicked out of the Get Along, Go Along gang when he went on.
No, he got assigned to another one.
No. Oh, you're right. Well, he was on CNN and he went to the UN to talk about Palestinians.
Remember? And
they fired his ass. His old Get Along gang left him out to dry.
Remember, Carcino said it's two. It's two different people running two different gangs.
So
he went from one gang. He went from the Bloods to the Crips.
He still set tripping. Let's get it.
But the reason why I wanted to respond is because, there's been so much energy around this interview. It's the most watched video we've done so far, the most watched segment we've done here at Black News Tonight. And I want to reiterate a couple points to some of y'all. The first thing is people say he beat you in the debate. He whooped your ass. First of all,
he did. Every point you made, he got you up out of here.
You couldn't respond. You didn't know how to.
When you brought up the biggest point, you thought you had an aha moment when you brought up the idea of a woman consenting being drunk. He brought up that's in certain states and how that only changed when they decided to make it where when a person gets drunk, is it their fault or the person who got them drunk's fault?
Which is the
bartender. So they asked the question, could a person get themselves drunk? And in some states, no. A person gets drunk because somebody else, and that made perfect sense. And you couldn't say nothing to it.
These debates aren't boxing, they're not professional wrestling. The idea here is to have a dialogue. But that said, somebody who just talks and doesn't let you speak and talks over you, that's not winning the debate. That's bullying.
So
now he's bullying you?
So now Judge Joe Brown, because he wanted, now we can admit, Judge get a little talkative at times.
He's talkative. And remember, when he went on Kwame's show, he said he could barely speak to him. Yeah. And they was intentionally doing that.
Yeah.
To try to keep him from talking.
Yeah, Judge Joe Brown, when he was on Kwame's show, he said they had his sound really low. He said he could hear them, but he knew what they were doing.
He said, remember, I'm from this.
To create a delay. Yeah, he said he's trying to create a delay for him so they can mix him up with some questions.
Or overtalk him, but
Yeah.
he did the opposite to their ass.
So he knew it. So because he couldn't hear them, he used it as an excuse to just keep talking.
This
Since y'all
old-
try to play me, I'm gonna play you.
This little old man just bullied this
This bully, this
patriarchal.
this patriarchal old man, this sexist misogynist, just bullied him.
And I don't feel bullied. I'm just saying that's there's a difference between talking the whole time and actually winning an argument. He didn't make an argument. The second thing is y'all tried to school him. You tried to school him on the law. I didn't try to school anybody on the law. The irony is he and I weren't disagreeing on the law. If he had taken the time to listen.
You did disagree on the law about consent.
Yeah.
You disagreed.
He would have realized that I was saying, look, legally, there's no dispute here. You know, the prosecutor was wrong, and anybody who doesn't get due process shouldn't be incarcerated. That was easy. What I was trying to move the conversation to was this other piece, which is we can do two things at once. Black people can walk and chew gum at the same time. We can fight for the release of somebody without celebrating them. We fought for OJ to come home, not because we thought OJ was a hero or a saint, but because we knew the criminal justice system had wronged him. We said, look, OJ doesn't like us. He don't love us. He don't hang with us. He don't date us. He don't marry us. He does all this stuff, but he still shouldn't be in a cage.
Well, OJ was innocent, but that's beside the point.
So you're pandering to black women.
Yeah, oh yeah,
And
he definitely slid it in.
I hope to God, Mr. Mark
Hill.
Hill, that you have not ever dated outside your race, because if you do,
They gonna find out.
we're gonna pull them receipts up. We know a receipt king by the name of Tyreek. So I hope you ain't got no receipts out
I
there.
pray you ain't on his radar, homie.
That's what we should be doing with Bill Cosby. Instead, we look on Instagram and I see people holding Bill Cosby parties at the club.
Yeah, let's listen.
Well, thanks to you.
Listen. I saw that. they holding the damn Bill Cosby release party at the club.
People like you igniting that, because you're
Coming
pretty
out
much
against
sitting
it.
here saying this man, well, morally, you're saying he should have not been released,
Yeah.
but
Well,
legally he should.
No, what the point he seems to be making is that Bill Cosby should be released, but that he should be ostracized from society.
And how many black women came against him and said that he
He was guilty.
sexually assaulted them?
We know that
Beverly
I think it was like 6 black women total.
Beverly Johnson said
Yeah.
that he did not do anything there. He sent her home in a cab, correct?
Yeah, that's what she said happened. Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
And that's when I said, F all y'all. I wasn't talking to black folk. I was talking to anybody who would organize a party like that.
Nah, you did. He in the comment section, I showed a message right here. He did say, "Fuck all y'all that's with this bullshit. That's celebrating Bill Cosby."
Who said that?
Marc Lamont Hill. And then some people are like, "Oh, you saying fuck every black person that support Bill Cosby?"
Wait a
But you
minute.
weren't saying fuck everybody when they got your ass up out of here for supporting them Palestinians.
Yeah, Angela Rye with lettuce and tomato on the side didn't even come out and say shit on your behalf.
They left you out to dry by
So
yourself.
he actually used the F word?
Yeah. He said, "Fuck all
That's not
y'all."
professional.
He said, "Fuck all y'all that's supporting this." Yeah.
And then I'm looking on the internet and people say we need to pull up on Marc Lamont Hill and explain to him what's going to happen. And you ain't pulling up on nothing. Stop that. Knock it off. But what we can do is have a community conversation about rape culture, about why you think a critique of Bill Cosby is an attack on the black community, as if black women who are the victims of sexual violence predominantly are not part of the black community.
You know, it's saddening to me how black men like him will continually ignore the black boys that deal with trauma at a young age.
Not only that, sir, we're not gonna let it go. You went to the UN on the behalf of Palestinian people. You didn't go to the UN on behalf of black people in general. And since your target is towards black women in particular, why do you go to the UN on the behalf of black women about them disappearing in America?
Yeah, how about their medical field and how they treat them? You could have went to the UN and talked about the crime against black women,
but you didn't.
Why do you think it's a liberal project some white liberal project to support the end of rape culture? As black folk, we don't need white people to tell us to stop harming each other. That's a black thing, and we should make it a black thing. Let's have that conversation. We can talk about the broken or the dysfunctional criminal legal system, but let's also talk about the violence and the harm that happens to black women and girls every single day. And supporting Bill Cosby is proof that we don't care or love black women and girls enough.
Now, see, this is where the pandering came. When out of 60 women, less than 10 accused Bill Cosby. Now, regardless if you believe he raped them or if it was consensual. According to Marc Lamont Hill right here, it would be fine. What would his argument be if no black women were in that list? 6 out of 60.
Well,
if there were no black women, would he be okay with Bill Cosby? Would he say that, that it don't matter, no black women weren't involved, so it's okay?
And then they would say he's what? He's racist.
Yeah, they would say he's racist, and they say he's a rape apologist. So his argument is leaning on black women because that's what you have to do to pander.
And it's not helping you.
Yeah, I don't get it. If you can see, we could go ahead and go straight to it. We're not even going to look at this. The comment section
already.
You see right here the 114 dislikes.
If you refresh it, it's probably more than that by now.
Probably. He said the Cosby case has nothing to do with hate for black women at all, to do with a system that continually, fuck it, you gonna buy an agenda. So the dude has ended his whole shout out to
He
RTD.
said there's no point in continuing.
Yeah, he said shout out to
ROTDT
ROTDT podcast. That's the channel. He just said fuck it, y'all gonna do what you want to do anyway. He said, I like Marc Lamont Hill, but he wrong on this issue. Judge Joe Brown definitely wanted to debate. Mark, I respect the need to defend yourself though. Most of the women Cosby was accused of attacking was white, so how's in the anti-black woman situation? Or that we love black men enough. Stop letting them divide us by black men and women. So obviously the comments is not in his favor. Look, somebody right here, this commentary just made me unsubscribe. MLA doesn't love black people enough. What a shame.
Read the black woman, what she said, KK.
I am black and I love Bill Cosby. Sorry, Lamont. You're in your feelings and just refuse to listen to Joe. Now, if you say R. Kelly, you might get some applause from me.
Shit, that's
R. Kelly is a whole nother bag.
That's a lie
who his main supporters? But let's move on from that right there. But yeah, man, Mark, he tried to come at Judge after the fact. This how you know it burned him. Just the responses that he's getting across social media, it's in his face.
Lets you know that black people overwhelmingly disagree with your analysis that you gave on Bill Cosby, and they were agreeance with Judge Joe Brown.
And Marc Lamont, that's not. He said it's not a debate, but he constantly has conservative black people on the show and try to embarrass them constantly.
And up until Judge Joe, you had people on the road.
Pretty much, he was undefeated.
But
because the people he was bringing on, I don't know if it was on purpose. They always were. They didn't know what they were talking about. They weren't read up on a lot of the stuff. So I don't know. But Mark, you were kind of over talking people and cutting them off and stuff, so you can get and kind of put them in position to box them into certain things. And Judge didn't let you do that.
He wasn't. Judge Joe Brown is seasoned. He's seasoned with that mama's cooking.
He wasn't no lightweight cupcake ass nigga.
He was seasoned.
he was a chef. He know what he doing.
He was seasoned.
He was saucing your ass. But so yeah,
he whooped your ass and did a flip.
So yeah, that's what we just had to talk about that video. The fact that he felt the need to respond to the reaction, let you know he know it's out there. He trying to stand on his square. I can respect that part.
Yeah, stand on your square.
I will never not respect somebody for standing on what they believe. Just don't be stubborn. If you're proven wrong, just change your opinion.
He's backing him. I'm sorry, he's backing himself into a corner, and his beliefs is making him just like you're always going to be in one-sided.
Just wall up and I believe so. But yeah, man. Just because you support Bill Cosby, it's not about supporting Bill Cosby. It's about seeing the bullshit. We've seen this a bunch of times. Now we'll see what they do with these other cases in the future, R. Kelly's and Weinstein's. Now if they start letting them out, in particular, Weinstein, it's audio recording. Even with R. Kelly, like somebody pointed out in the comment section, he has a tape of a alleged underage girl. So that is what it is. But that's not why he's in jail, but it exists.
He got the song of that Black People's Anthem cookout song, Before I Let You Go.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to the group. I forget your name.
But anyway, man, thanks for viewing the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And shout out Judge Joe Brown. Still got a week later.
Judge gonna get his ass.
Yeah, he's gonna get him. Week later, still gotta respond. But anyway, man, all praise to the Most High and peace.